big combine and then a bunch of workouts. Have you kind of felt this process kind of speeding up and being more, I don't even know what to say, like your name buzzing a little bit recently?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, especially after the combine and, you know, what I did there. I mean, I'm just, you know, it's all about the belief in myself, and, you know, going through those workouts is just about maximizing each opportunity. I mean, you know, it's been a blessing to be in this position to really, you know, have those workouts and have teams want to bring me in. So I've just been, you know, enjoying it all and maximizing each opportunity. And, you know, it's great to be a part of this.
What are you trying to show teams in this process? You know, wings who can kind of shoot a little bit are really popular. What are you trying to show in these?
I mean, I just want to show that, you know, I could come to a team and bring a spark, especially defensively. You know, help teams defensively with my ability to guard multiple positions, and then on offense, just be another wing that can stretch the floor, shoot, you know, play in transition, rebound. You know, a guy that brings a lot of energy on the floor that brings the team up. That's really what I want to show those teams. A guy that could come in and contribute and help them, you know, win. So that's what I really want to show. Yeah.
Have you had a lot of time to sit with these executives or scouts or whomever during each stop? And if so, like, what are you trying to gather from them?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I want to, you know, during those interviews that I want to gather from them is just know, you know, what the organization is like, you know, what the culture is, what the people, you know, what they obviously they value winning, but what's their identity, you know, what type of guys they want to bring, what's the system like. Everybody, I'm just trying to get to know those organizations because, you know, that's what you know, I want to go to an organization where, you know, I can feel like, you know, the values align with mine. But it's been all good. It's just conversation like, and it's been very, very good.
How do you think the combine changed people's minds for you? I mean, how do you think teams view you differently because of that?
I mean, the combine helped, you know, open up, you know, a lot of eyes. I feel like, you know, in college, you know, I had a specific role in that. You know, at the combine, I was able to show a lot of things that I didn't show at the combine. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's things I already knew I could do. It's just about showing those teams, like, there's a lot more to me than what you just saw in me in college. Mm-hmm. And it was just, that's what I think the biggest thing, you know, those teams saw. And also just the energy I bring, the way I play this game, the way I compete, is something that teams like a lot about me.
What are some of the things you think that you did at the combine that people hadn't seen before? I mean, what do you think that
I mean, I feel like, you know, I shot the ball really well, especially on the first day in the drills. That's one thing. But during the game, it's just, you know, I showed a lot more of my ball handling, you know. And Marquette, I was asked to be a lot of a finisher, cutter, and all that stuff. And that was okay because it helped me that we were winning. Right. So, you know, I'm all for winning. It's just at the combine, I was able to show a little more of that, pushing the ball in transition, you know, play, make a couple of nice assists. I mean, that's a little stuff different that I maybe didn't show at Marquette. So, yeah.
Just wanted to ask you about just defense. Yeah. I mean, you talk about being able to defend multiple positions. That's obviously a big thing for these guys. For just about everybody in the league at this point, it's got to be switchable. I mean, how sort of comfortable are you 1 to 5, basically, and how do you feel like, how much of that were you able to do at Marquette, and do you feel like there's?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, this is something that I was able to do at Marquette a lot. You know, Marquette we switch, you know, 1 through 5, and you know, for a guy like me, I mean, I take a lot of pride in switching on, especially the smaller guards, and, you know, chasing guards off screens and all that stuff. I enjoy that stuff. You know, it pumps me up to guard people, and you know, it's very valuable, especially in this league that's becoming positionless. You know, you want to have a guy that's able to guard multiple positions and switch. That's something I take a lot of pride in.
You said you look for a team's identity when you're at this. What stood out to you about the Pacers this experience here?
No, I mean, the biggest thing, I mean, they seem like a very connected organization. You know, an organization that is focused on winning, with a, you know, great coach, great core of guys that seems to love to play for each other. And that's the biggest thing. Once you have a group of guys that wants to play for each other, that enjoy being around each other, and then that are willing to come in and put in the work. I mean, most of the team was here today just all working out together. That shows a lot about the Pacers, and, you know, especially with this young core, I mean, you know, the future ahead is super bright. So it's a I had a great time here. So, yeah.
You're talking about defensively. Were there certain drills or situations that they put you in today to try to see how you would react?
I mean, all the 3-on-3 stuff we've done, you know, the 2-on-2. I mean, just the ability, you know, once a screen hit, you know, be able to switch and guard the guard. And if you switch over to a big, you know, be able to, you know, force him out and be physical. I mean, each of those situations, and you got to show that you're willing to do it. You want to show that you want to do it, not just, oh, you have to do it because that's a drill. You want to show that you want to switch up to the guard, and you're not afraid to step up and not just back off. So, no, it's great. You know, great opportunity to show that here.
After seeing the NBA Finals last night, do you come in with like a little extra juice, maybe?
Absolutely.
Motivated by that?
Absolutely. I mean, just looking at the NBA Finals, I mean, you know, this is the biggest stage, you know, the highest stage, the NBA Finals, and you want to do everything to get to that point. And seeing, you know, the Nuggets winning, I mean, they just seemed like, you know, they had all the pieces and every guy, you know, contributed so much. It wasn't just Jokic and Jamal Murray. It was the entire squad, and they needed everybody. And that's why on the team, you need everybody to do their role, to do their part. And, you know, it's super exciting just to see that, you know, because you want to get there so bad. So, yeah.